Hi. So when setting up DEFT for first use, most important information you can provide is information concerning your own bank account details. This is done by going to the Parameters menu and selecting Submission Details. Here we enter all the information that's necessary for use by the bank to make sure that the monies flow through to your bank account. First thing that needs to be done is to enter your SEPA creditor ID or initiating party ID or OIN number. This is provided to you by your bank. It's unique to your organisation and isn't used by any other organisation. It can take up to 4 weeks to get your originator number approved and issued to you by your bank. You see, after I've entered the correct number, both stars have turned green. If I'd entered an incorrect number, in this case it's telling me the format is right but the number is not valid. Now I have to select an initiating party ID type, so depending on whether I'm with AIB, Danske and Ulster Bank, I select this option, or if I'm with Bank of Ireland, BNP or Permanent TSB, I select this one. So we're going to go with a Bank of Ireland account number. I enter my BIC, and then I have to enter my own bank account details. So this is my bank account, and this is the account into which monies will be paid when processed through DEFT. And again, you see that when valid entries have been entered, the stars turn green. The other piece of information I need to enter here, I need to enter a database serial number. This is supplied to you by Ardbrook, and it just is used to ensure that license fees are appropriate. So the software won't produce any SEPA files unless this number is entered and valid. And the number, of course, is unique to each client. And the final thing we have to do is say, when we've created our file, we're going to call it a particular name. This is the name that has been chosen, and then where do I want to place that in my network or on my PC. So I can hit the browse bar, and I'm going to select this area, test files, and I'm going to call it SEPA Pain 8 Vid. And now it knows where it's to create or to place the file after it's been created. There are a couple of other options, ones that we would usually recommend. Get selected, use this tick box, enter the tick box here to ensure that a copy of your EFT file is created after you've generated your SEPA file, and also to write history when the files have been created. There are other options available, but they're the main ones. Again, key things to be entered: your originator number, whether it's with Bank of Ireland or AIB, Permanent TSB, Ulster Bank, whoever's your banking group, your BIC and IBAN, your database serial number. You could also enter a user's narrative to say debtor files or whatever makes sense for yourself in terms of a narrative, that you know what the file is in relation to. And that's it. It's set up and ready to go.